I refresh the job boards, send out another handful of applications, rewrite my resume for the 100th time, and tell myself that maybe this will be the day someone finally calls. But the silence has become deafening. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and every rejection, or worse, no response at all, chips away at whatever optimism I have left. Meanwhile, the bills don't stop coming. Rent doesn't care that I can't find work. The electric company doesn't pause because employers aren't calling back. The grocery store doesn't lower prices because thousands of people are competing for the same job. Life keeps moving forward, whether I'm ready or not, and it feels like more and more people are falling behind. Sometimes I wonder how many of us are living the exact same story. We scroll through social media and see people smiling, traveling, and celebrating promotions. But behind closed doors, there are families stretching every dollar, skipping meals, putting purchases on credit cards, and wondering how they're going to make next month's rent. The pressure builds quietly until one day it isn't quiet anymore. What scares me isn't just my own situation. It's the feeling that frustration is becoming widespread. I hear conversations everywhere about layoffs, hiring freezes, rising costs, and wages that don't seem to keep pace with everyday expenses. People aren't only worried, they're exhausted. They're tired of feeling like they're doing everything they're supposed to do while the finish line keeps moving farther away. Job hunting itself has become a full-time job. Applications disappear into online systems without a single acknowledgement. Some positions receive hundreds or even thousands of applicants. Companies advertise openings that stay online for weeks or months, leaving applicants wondering whether anyone is actually being hired. Even when interviews happen, there can be multiple rounds followed by silence. At the same time, the cost of simply existing keeps climbing. Housing, groceries, insurance, transportation, and healthcare all demand a larger share of people's income. For many households, one unexpected expense, a car repair, a medical bill, or a broken appliance, is enough to throw an already fragile budget into crisis. The emotional toll is just as real as the financial one. It's difficult not to question myself after countless unanswered applications. I start wondering if I'm not good enough, experienced enough, or somehow invisible. But then I remember that many capable, hardworking people are sharing similar experiences. That doesn't erase the frustration, but it reminds me that individual struggles often exist within larger economic conditions. What worries me most is what happens when enough people begin to lose hope. Communities become more stressed. Families feel greater strain. Small businesses lose customers when people cut back spending. Confidence fades and uncertainty spreads. Even those who are employed may feel anxious about whether their jobs will still exist a year from now. Despite everything, I don't believe giving up is the answer. Hope isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's simply choosing to send one more application, learn one more skill, make one more phone call, or help someone else who's facing the same struggle. Progress can be slow, but persistence still matters. I don't know exactly when things will improve. I don't know when the next opportunity will arrive. But I do know that behind every employment statistic is a real person trying to build a life, pay the bills, and create a stable future. Those stories deserve to be heard. For now, I keep moving forward. I keep searching, keep adapting, and keep believing that difficult seasons don't last forever. Because when rent is due and uncertainty hangs over everyday life, holding onto determination may be one of the most valuable things any of us still have.